How's it going, guys? Chris back here with another episode of Historic Brawl. We're redoing Anafenza. I uploaded the video. I had not realized that OBS had unselected my microphone. Do I want to keep this? Do I not want to keep this? I kind of want a free moans. This is slightly better. We'll keep this. Keep undo inversion goes down with our first land. Yeah, so I was not checking my settings, and as a result, I have several videos that have no sound. So to redo them, I could have just dubbed over them, but I preferred just remaking them because some of them, it basically just means I gotta play more games with the decks. Like this deck, the Anafenza deck, it did not do very well, unfortunately. Let's see if they'll trade. Nope, okay. Yeah, I actually don't know what went wrong in its totality because I only learned about it thanks to a comment, which, thank you, saved my bacon. But, I looked over a few of the videos. I looked over the one video that went out that didn't have sound, and that one I didn't hear any sound. And then I looked at the next one that was scheduled for the next day, and that one also did not have any sound, and I was like, something went wrong. So I don't know what exactly went wrong in full terms, because it's a shame we lost Felidar Retreat, but yeah, I don't know, my desktop audio on that one was a little bit low to begin with, so I don't know if maybe that is why I wasn't hearing desktop audio, but the mic was definitely deselected, which is why there was no audio from my end, at the very least. Ooh, that's rough. 6 damage coming my way. Ghost Spiral. A respectable choice, to be sure. I guess we just play Elspeth. What do you do? Yeah, Elspeth is probably just the right choice. Lifelink. Swinging with everything. This way we gain 7, deal 10. Maybe even get to play an extra land or 2. Reasonable, I think. Spires can prevent Evolution Sage from ending Elspeth. Neat choices, opponent. And they are done. Understandable. We'll go on to game 2. I hope that I can get this one out today, so they can kind of serve as a companion piece to our silent one. And then I'll slowly work through the other ones. I have my quest piling up too. I need to work on that. But as I've been playing Elden Ring over the past few days, the Convergence mod came out, and I decided to take a look at that. And it is insanely good, and I am having a blast with it. But it also means that I have not kept my eye on comments as much as I should. Another comment asked for like deck techs, and I might do something like that at the end, or probably do it at the end of this one because I kind of forgot, and I will forget again in the future. Like every about 3 months, somebody asks for deck techs, and I do it for like 2 or 3 videos, and then I just completely space and just go about my business. So I'll try to be better at it, but I've said that before and it didn't get anywhere, so we'll see what becomes of it. Our opponent is really thinking of their options. Thassa Deep Dwelling is a bit of a blinky commander. In mono blue though, what can you really blink? Mainly the creatures that enter the battlefield and mill, or they enter the battlefield and they tap. Strong abilities to be sure, but not exactly game breaking like you see in a lot of 2-color combination blink targets. I think I will keep this. Go Anafenza. I think we go into Mere Convert, so that way we can Intrepid Adversary and at least get a single activation out of it. Would be nice. It's unfortunate that that enters the battlefield tapped. If it didn't, we could have Guardian Idled into Mere Convert. For example, if this was a Mind Stone, but... And we gotta take what 2 mana rocks we can get. You're gonna Deep Dwelling? Deep Dwelling and Solemn Simulacrum is a powerful combination. Well, Pilgrim's Eye isn't Solemn Simulacrum. It's close enough. Ooh, a Mass. A Mass is interesting. So we're swinging for 7. Pass the turn. Next turn we'll Adversary for 1. And then the Adversary will probably, it will because it's the lowest toughness on our side of the field, get the counter, which is not what we want, but another non-token, yeah, so it has to be this. Swing in for 13. That was 13. 5 of it got blocked, so it was only 8, but a Panharmonicon. I do not like the Sam I Am. I do not. I think we're still going to win, but you were sorcery. Okay, our opponent concedes. But that does give double strike to a creature. Alright. On to game 3. This one might end up being a short one, but I probably will be okay with that if that's the case. Because there's technically 20 other minutes of Anafenza, but I might end up taking that down, so we might do a game 4. It depends on how long this game is, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, so we got Falconer. Falconer's really good. I'll keep this. We can go Anafenza and Falconer. Guardian Idol, man. It's just showing up to show me how I am going to go into Falconer first because I think while Siege Veteran is more exciting, Falconer gives us an immediate source of damage. That's the reasoning anyways. Plus it just makes all of our threats scarier. So we're getting for 3 at minimum. They use the Wrath to get rid of Righteous Valkyrie. I'm okay with that, because Righteous Valkyrie is a bit of a strong card. Not the best card, right? But a 3-for-1 is a deal you probably can't pass up. I guess they didn't have it. My hand is just a little sad, bro. It's just a little sad. I guess we ramp up to 6. We search for basic land and create an artifact. And we'll put it on Anafenza. Attacking for 10. About to say, the second time for Anafenza has gone a lot better than the first. Although she's not exactly a weak commander, right? Her ability is a little bit underwhelming, but can be built around pretty effectively. I think I might record something new next, because while I do want to record yeah, that's rough, man. What are they gonna attack? That boy is rough. That's our problem. Yeah, I will trade out Legion of Light any day of the week. Yeah, I think we kill the Valkyrie. And we can play the Ornithopter. And then we'll leave up Wandering Emperor. Double flying too. Very good ability. Yep, opponent, you've got it. Double strike. Well, this is going to be sad for our opponent. We'll trade a Falconer for Haldar. That's fine. And then we'll play Smothering Tithe. And a Dousing Dagger. Whip up Anafenza. Our opponent is ahead of us in mana, but they did have the Thematic Compass to make it happen. Yeah, Heliod is still the best Maul holder. We'll put the Paradise in front. We don't really care about it. Ouch. So let's equip up one of these guys. Swing. Flip. Anafenza. Create a samurai. Pass the turn. We can plow Haldir when it comes back down, or how far. Does mean Emperor's gonna die, which is a bit sad. Neither of us are very close to dying, which is sad. Stacking up treasures. There's a mobilized district on the other side of the battlefield. I don't really have an answer for him this time. Actually, that's just GG. Oh, that's sad. Too many poisons. Well, those were our gains with Anafenza. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.